gonna do is we're gonna turn it into the ice cream freezer.
What?
Yeah, this is gonna be.
That's what this is?
This is gonna be an ice. So we're gonna make a homemade sorbet, sugar-free.
Oh my gosh.
That's really good.
It's kind of cute, right? Like put some flowers.
It matches what you have on.
Yeah. What's this?
A potato.
Are you ready for us to go?
We're going.
Hey everybody, it's Penni Shelton, and we're here today in the Real Food Rehab kitchen with the girls from Unscripted, all of us. And I went to the farmer's market this morning. Some of you saw that live clip on our Facebook page, and what I wanted to do is make something with some seasonal ingredients. And so the thing that was, to me, the standout at the market was these fresh blueberries. We're in the height of blueberry season. Taste it.
They are so good.
So good. Last of the local strawberries. Maybe there might be some Saturday, but that. Now the only thing that I picked up that I outsourced is from Whole Foods. I got mangoes. They're on sale. These are just these beautiful little mangoes, and I thought that I would show you how to cut it, but before I do that, let me tell you what my thought process is on this. It's hot, you know, it's gonna be 90 degrees all week. So I wanted to make something that was a sugar-free, healthy dessert. So we're gonna make a blueberry strawberry mango sorbet.
Let's do it.
I mean, let's crank it
I've
out.
always wanted to know how to cut mangoes because I never get the fatty part.
So that just came right off. So what happens is there's the big
Core.
thick seed in here. So you're just gonna let the knife guide you. And you just do it just like that. And then, of course, the trick is you get a sharp knife that will just go right along the seam of that little seed
are we
in there.
peeling it, Penny?
Well, yeah, I'm going to show you how I peel it here in a second.
Oh, okay.
I love a mango. When I was in
And you
India,
can,
they have
slice a little
those
bit extra
tasty
off of
mangoes.
there. And I've already peeled one, and it's right in here. So, whoops. So here's what we do. So we've got this part here that is the flesh and the skin. So you just take your knife, you grab onto an end of it, you take your knife, and you just gently take it and peel that skin away.
It's like you're filleting a fish.
It is. It's very similar to that. That's a very good point. And so see how easy that just slides right off.
Right.
And you just throw it all. I have the Vitamix here, which is
The best thing ever.
it's like I mean, seriously, it'll chew up a cell phone.
Don't get an arm in there. It'll chew up.
Don't get an arm in there. So we just slide that right off. If you fail on one end, just grab onto the other, peel that off. If the mango's not ripe, this doesn't work, and you don't want to eat it if it's not ripe anyway, because it's going to taste like wood. We don't like that. So,
Have you ever cut yourself?
have I ever cut
I've
myself?
almost
Oh
just,
my
like,
God!
taken a finger off.
Absolutely.
Woo!
And so, and if you know, with the Vitamix, if there's just a little tiny bit of skin, it's going to pulverize it so much that it won't even
Can
matter.
I go in my mouth?
No. Keep going. Oh my gosh.
I've got 2 yoga classes.
Is it any good? Yeah, you need
That
some.
is so good.
Okay, good. So we're going to finish this. And then the other thing I'm going to put in, just to kind of preserve the flavor, is I'm going to do a little fresh squeeze of lemon juice, which I think just brightens up the flavor of most anything. I put lemon in anything that makes sense. So let's just, and now there's seeds in it, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to squeeze it in just a little bit like that.
You need one of those little netting things.
Yeah,
Put over
and
the
you know,
top.
and I do have one, but I'm just like, you know,
Yeah.
Hands are clean.
doing it quick.
Yeah.
My hands are clean. I wash my hands. So now we're just going to throw the strawberries in to the Vitamix.
Yes.
And I picked up some freshly squeezed orange juice. That's the liquid that I'm going to use. You could use coconut water, which would be awesome. If you want it creamy, you could use any kind of
Almond milk.
I would use a non-dairy milk because I'm a vegetarian mainly.
Can I ask you a question?
I'm eyeballing it, so yes.
What do you think about funky fruit? Because I serve fruit to my daughter all the time, and sometimes I look at it, and this looks like it's got a mustache.
Let's see that. Oh, that's the one. That's the. Okay, that was the one
What do
I
you
saw.
do?
So what I do is when there's funky, can you see the funky?
You cut it off, right?
If
I
I'm
don't-
making juice with it or something like this,
You'll
I
keep-
grind it up.
you'll
I wouldn't
grind
even.
Okay, we ready?
Yeah.
What if it's
Hold
like
yours,
dead
everybody.
bugs?
Well, Anna, if you're feeding
So I really like that consistency, but what I want to do is I want to throw some ice in it to
okay.
make it a little bit colder.
And this is going to help us get it to the sorbet.
Pop that top. Oh, it's
I
already
did. I
popped.
read your
Okay,
mind.
good job. So that's probably enough right there. And where's the top?
Here.
So the reason that I like to chill it down is when I put it in this ice cream freezer that we're going to show you in a second, it's already partially frozen, and we're gonna have sorbet in like 15 minutes at the longest. So ice
Exactly.
before we go any further, so I want to taste it, or let you taste it. Does it need any sweetener?
No.
You think it's sweet enough?
No,
It's
that's
perfect.
perfect.
So
I
no,
like
no
natural
sugar
sweetener.
needed, right?
No sugar
So
needed.
what we're gonna do is,
So this little squeeze in our
so
thing.
let me
looks like
take this out of the way because we're gonna
Yes.
push this forward.
This looks like it came from Willie Sonoma.
It came from Williams and Sonoma.
Is this a good investment to have?
Oh my God, I have made, so like I make the best blackberry sorbet. What I do is I blend the blackberries in the Vitamix and I strain them because you know they're real seedy, and then I pour it in here.
Right.
So we're gonna pour this in, just like that. And
Yum.
now,
That
now that
color.
it's in, we're gonna turn it on. And you probably wanna come in here, get a tight shot of this. And this is the way we roll.
Oh, how pretty.
And because I want the blackberries predominantly,
I mean blueberries.
blueberries all throughout, we just pop them in there. And they're gonna freeze into this sorbet. So it's gonna be all this blended fruit with
A chunk of
bursts
blueberry.
of blueberry in your mouth. And
So-
we're gonna do a taste test on this in just a little bit. Whoops. And you could absolutely
Anna's eating them off the
totally
floor.
use frozen blueberries. And what I recommend if you can't get fresh is Whole Foods has them. I mean, I think Trader Joe's has them. Natural Grocers. Wild blueberries is probably, for me, one of the best superfoods ever. The profile of nutrition is off the charts. It's like
Yeah.
the biggest antioxidant that you can get. So let's throw one more handful in.
How does this turn into sorbet?
Well, this interior right here is frozen. You keep it in your freezer.
Oh.
So as this is moving around, and what I do midway through is I'll take like a spatula and I'll kind of scrape down the edges, and within 15 minutes we'll have sorbet. So we'll come back and do a taste test.
Cool, I can't wait.
So
So this isn't like a blender. You don't stick anything down in there, it gets chopped up.
Nothing gets chopped up, and as I'm looking at this, I think I would have liked to have
Mash the blueberries.
mashed the blueberries a little bit so there would be more of a swirl that'd be opened up. But
They're
hey,
so good though right now.
it's
I
just
think
what
it
it is. So
Yeah.
it's not
So
as
let's go
it's
with
not
it.
as full as it. It could definitely be a little bit more congealed, more what's the
kinda
word I'm
like
looking
it when
for?
it
I kind of like
softens.
it because this is a smoothie to me.
Well, and that's the thing is you do not have to have this machine to make this work, right?
You guys, I
So-
live off of smoothies.
I do
just
too.
a little
Breakfast and lunch.
I do too.
have a taste and see what you think.
Spoons. I like. I kind of like that the blueberries are whole.
Let's just taste it.
And they're cold. That is so good. No sugar.
Fabulous. I wouldn't put sugar, but if you wanted it,
Right. Yeah. Oh, if you want sugar, so I brought these out. Agave nectar, raw agave nectar. I got this at Whole Foods. You can get it almost anywhere now.
yeah, you can.
But my sweetener of choice is the local honey.
Good
This
for
is
allergies.
from very good for allergies. It's from Gold Standard Honey. You can get this at the local farmers market and also at some grocery stores. But then Lisa, you were mentioning that you thought you could booze this up just a little bit.
Always.
So what I would do,
I'm just saying how refreshing this would be with a splash of vodka.
I think so too. So what I would do, so I've got a cocktail shaker. I'm just going to give you a quick. So I would grab some mint, pull some mint leaves off, and then I would put them in there and I would muddle them. So this is not a muddler,
Like
but
you do when you make a
you would,
mojito.
yeah, like a mojito. So push that through there, and then I would take a scoop of that. I would take a shot of vodka.
Not the future tense, the present tense. Let's do it.
Oh, you ready to go? You want to
Yeah.
do it?
Yeah.
So let's just get some mint leaves in there.
Yeah.
And
Muddle
you just,
it with the
the
end.
reason that you want to muddle it is because it's going to release some of the
Oh my
action.
gosh, it really does.
It really, can you smell it?
Oh, I
already?
can. I can.
Yeah.
I didn't
And
know
you just
that.
want to break it up a little bit, break that up, and then we're going to take a hit of this. Just one of those. And then
Just one?
I would put ice in this, but I don't have ice handy, and
I think this kind of serves as your
oh,
ice.
thank you. It sure does.
But you
That's
sure
right,
don't
boy.
need
A little
another
more.
scoop of that?
Un poquito más.
Okay.
She's ignoring you.
It is only 3 o'clock. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your booty. Shake your booty. That's my daughter's new song. Shake
So I'm going to pop this off. Oh, now it's going to be frozen on, and I won't be able
Hit
to
it
do
against
it.
the counter. Oh.
Oh, yum.
Can you open it, Yoga Queen?
Why didn't, oh.
I says it won't because it's frozen. So there's a better
Hit it
way,
against
probably.
this. Hit
Sorry.
it.
On the side. On the
Oh,
side. on the
No,
side.
you're wasting your time. Look.
Okay. Oh yes. So, ooh.
There was a big chunk of that's good though. Look, I
Well,
told
you would do more, right? And then you just
Okay.
put a little sprig in there and serve that to your
Que
guests.
bonita.
Taste it, and see if you like it. Probably don't taste the alcohol.
Oh yeah, you do.
Oh, do you?
It's good though. It's very
Cheers.
good. You need more of this.
Salud.
More of that.
Yeah. So you want to put like 3 or 4 scoops. For
This
one
is
cup.
how we do it unscripted. We just roll by the seat of our pants, don't
Yum.
Yum.
we? I'm ready for the weekend.
Yeah.